Schmackamagab, it's another donation from Mr. Steven Rodriguez, and he wants me to put Faith No More, The Real Thing, versus Anthrax, Persistence of Time. Alright. Steven's a big fan of Faith No More, as he wrote me and told me he loves Mike Patton, and I agree, Mike Patton does have an awesome voice. But I can't get into Faith No More. But I will say, I love that song, Dig in the Grave. That song rules. That came off 2 albums later, I think. I think that's a great song. And he does have a great voice, but I just can't get into Faith No More musically. This album, I heard it. Yeah, it was a couple of good ones. I'll get into it. But Anthrax, Persistence of Time, dude. That album, I don't like anything off it except the little instrumental before Belly of the Beast. I do like that. Now, what Steven wanted me to do, he changed the song list around. It's not in the order of the albums. This is how he wants it, and this is how he gets it. So I took notes, and here I go. This is what I think. All right. First song is From Out of Nowhere versus Time. I'm giving that to Faith No More, and I'll tell you why. It's not a terrible song. It's okay. Time is, yeah, I know some of you won't agree, but this is how I feel. Anthrax was just trying to like get away from the, you know, the happy, the shorts, and the silly little, you know, image they had. So they wanted to get real pissed, and it just sounds so forced to me. That's why I'm giving that. And I don't even like the song Paranoia. I listened to them both today, back to back. These Faith No More. I was like, no. Faith No More wins this. All right, next is Epic, the song we all know. Not a fan of the song, but I will say, it's going against Blood. And I am even less of a fan of that song. Again, like Time, it's just, look how heavy we are. And it just doesn't, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't do pleasantry to my ear holes. Neither does Epic, but at least Epic is somewhat better in my ears. And they're not trying hard, they're just doing their thing, you know. I'll give that to Faith No More as well. Next, Falling to Pieces. I know this song. My life is falling to pieces. I haven't heard it forever, but I heard it today. And I was like, not really a fan, but yeah, I've heard worse. Like, Keep It in the Family. No, thank you. Oh, hey everybody, let's get grinding and heavy and gung 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 gung, and let's talk about racism, and let's throw in some racist words like the N-word, and you know, and the K word for, you know, Jewish people. It just, hey man, the sentiment's good, you know. F racism. I hate racists, but that song is just, I don't care for it. So I'm gonna give that to Falling to Pieces. Another one for Faith No More. All right, next. Surprise You're Dead. I've never heard this before and I actually liked it. I was like, yeah, this is cool. And there's a video for it. I've never seen that video before either. And I was like, this ain't bad. It's a pretty good song. And that's going against In My World. I'm not afraid. I'm sorry. I just can't get into this Anthrax album at all. Another one for Faith No More. Next one. Zombie Eaters. Now this one starts off like acoustic-y, and I'm really digging Mike Patton's voice in this, but then it turns into something I sound like Faith No More. It wasn't my thing, but I like that first half. And that goes against Gridlock. No, loses. And I listened to that today too, and I'm like, this is so try-hard to me. It just doesn't sound genuine. I really dig the next album. Sound of White Noise was awesome. I think there, you know, they did something good. But not here. I know a lot of you like this Persistence of Time and the band loves it. For me, nothing. You know, let me go back to when it was first released. I wasn't the biggest fan of State of Euphoria, even though I think State of Euphoria is miles better than this, because at least I like, you know, I like Now It's Dark, I like Schism, I like the Out of Body, Out of Mind, or whatever that Second song is called Out of Sight, Out of Mind, whatever. Oh, and the first song, Be All End All. Awesome tunes, all of them. The rest, But when this came out, Persistence, I mean, they were building it up. We're pissed off now, and this is an angry album, and this and that. So I bought it. I'll never forget, I was with my friend Paul Gay. Yes, his last name was Gay. And we bought it, and I'll never forget Paul going, "Don't let me down, Scott." And we put it on the CD, and we were both like, after it was done, we just both looked at each other going, nah. I prefer State of Euphoria, actually. Where the band hates that album, they love Persistence. That's them, and I'm me. Real Thing is the next tune. And it's a trippy song. I somewhat digged it. I thought it was okay. And that one's going again. Hate Shred. H8 with red. Hate Red. No, thank you. Not a fan. Another one for Faith No More. Alright, next. Underwater Love. Ooh, not my thing. Didn't like it. Versus Belly of the Beast. Not the biggest fan. Like I said, I love that instrumental, which he wrote it for later. I love the instrumental going into the track, but the track itself, I mean, musically it's okay, so I'm going to give it to Anthrax this time. Next, Morning After. Way over my head, not my thing. Versus One Man Stand. This one, again, musically it's okay, but that vocal, Joey Belladonna is an awesome singer, but that vocal structure to this song is so not good. Don't like it. But it still wins. I'll give it to that because musically it's pretty good. Alright, next. Woodpecker from Mars. Now, this is the instrumental that's going against the other instrumental. And this is not a bad instrumental. I kind of dug it. I thought it was okay. And that's going into Reality, the instrumental that goes on before Belly of the Beast. That one wins. I actually really, that was the only thing that stood out to me on this album. And believe me, I've given this album many chances through the years. And hell, I gave it a chance today. Still feel the same way about it. Next. Alright, he wanted me to pair the two covers together, which is War Pigs from Faith No More versus Got the Time by Anthrax, which I always liked. That's another song I was like, alright, it's a cover, but yeah, it's kind of cool. Now, War Pigs from Faith No More, I heard back in the day. I remember hearing that one back then, and I was like, this is garbage. Hearing it today, I was like, this ain't garbage. This is pretty damn good. I'm giving it to Faith No More. And Got the Time's not bad. I don't mind it. But I don't think it's great either, but I don't mind it. Alright, now the last song. Edge of the World. I dig it. It's like a smooth track. It was pretty cool. Atmospheric. I liked it. Going against Discharge. Try Hard. They should have called the song. Faith No More. So Faith No More in the end got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Persistence got 3. I'm surprised it got 3. I just don't like that album, man. But anyway, I want to thank you, Steven Rodriguez. And hey, hope you're not offended. I do agree with you. Mike Patton's got a great voice. I love Digging the Grave. More than any song off this. That song rules. And, you know, I like that last Mr. Bungle was okay. Sounding kind of like SOD and shit. Pretty good stuff. But, that Anthrax, man. If you like it, dude, great. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you get it. You win, I lose. Because you get to enjoy this album that I don't enjoy. But I want to thank you for the donation. And if you like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And click that little notification bell. And please give a like to this video. I'd appreciate it. Because I love you. And stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gaba. Ooh.